satisfied punter walks away with a higher percentage of skip in his step. Meanwhile, we'll take a look at today's reviews. First up, from the film that spawned that Elton John single, the Lion King game tries to apologise.
Lion King is easily the best Disney license yet. Not only is it fabulous characterisation, there's also a lot of interaction, not only with the jungle scenery, but also with other jungle animals. Like you have to jump on giraffes' heads and swing from rhinos' tails. And there's some lovely puzzle elements too, involving monkeys. I'll leave it at that at the moment.
Same animators that actually made the film have had a hand in making the game. You can tell this by the quality of the animation. It's absolutely superb.
It's probably a bit of a disappointment to people who were expecting something special. Where it really excels is graphics and sound. The animation's superb and the music's excellent. But other than that, it's pretty much the same as everything else.
Next up, little blokes in helmets throw stuff at each other. No, it's not a criminal justice bill march, it's Mega Bomberman.
With 4 players, you can run around the mazes bombing each other to your heart's content, or play the adventure mode where you just rush through the various levels, defeating the end-of-level bosses. It has simple graphics, simple sound, but you don't need anything special. It's the gameplay that counts, and this has it in bucket loads.
At the start of the battle mode, you can actually choose what sort of character you're going to look like. You can either have a big roly-poly geezer, or you can have a tiny little one, or you can even have a policeman. It has no relevance on the game and how the players play, but it just looks great.
As a one-player game, it doesn't seem to stand up so well. I mean, it's still fun, but it really is a multiplayer game. Get as many mates around as you can, grab a joypad, and have a great game. You'll be there all night.
Finally, loads of dodgy actors ham it up on CDI Cluedo, but is the game itself a crime?
There are 3 scenarios on Cludo on the CDI. Each one has its own dedicated piece of FMV. There are lots of character shots of each of the characters, like Colonel Mustard, Mrs. White, and basically once you've seen all these, you know, it starts to get a bit boring.
Tedious in the extreme. You have to wait while all this video goes on instead of just making the next move. And frankly, if you're sat playing board games on your telly, I think you really need to have a word with yourself.
Cluedo's a great game, but why bother playing it on the CDI? No, all you get is some naff footage and carry-on extras. Sorry. And as a game, it doesn't really get any better. The only thing that I could say in its favour is that you don't have to clear up the board after you.
You think the murderer was Mrs. Peacock, in the lounge, with the wrench?
I'm sorry, but you've got it wrong.